last video said that Cao Cao had already mastered a powerful military and political strength, and his position in the Central Plains was very stable. This move marked the formal establishment of the tripartite division of the three kingdoms Wei, Shu, and Wu. Cao Cao emerged as the most dominant force. He steadily expanded the territory of Wei, defeating other warlords and strengthening his influence. In the year 200 AD, Cao Cao led his forces to victory against Yuan Shao in the Battle of Guandu. This battle was one of the most famous confrontations of the Three Kingdoms era, a pivotal showdown between Cao Cao and Yuan Shao's forces. Through clever tactics and resolute determination, Cao Cao successfully defeated Yuan Shao's mighty army, solidifying his dominant position in the north. Following the Battle of Guandu, Cao Cao continued his expansion northward, eliminating Yuan Shao's two sons, Yuan Shan and Yuan Tan. Nearly annihilating Yuan Shao's entire family in this campaign, Cao Cao further consolidated his control over the northern region. In the year 208 AD, Cao Cao was promoted to Prime Minister, a significant milestone in his political career. The Prime Minister was the highest office in the Han Dynasty, granting Cao Cao greater power and status, effectively making him the de facto central ruler. In the same year, Cao Cao launched another military campaign to conquer Jingzhou. At that time, Jingzhou was ruled by Liu Biao, and his son, Liu Song, could not resist Cao Cao's forces and was captured. Cao Cao successfully occupied Jingzhou, further expanding his sphere of influence. Cao Cao's multi-directional military campaigns made him one of the most powerful rulers in China during the Three Kingdoms period. He defeated formidable adversaries like Yuan Shao and successfully conquered Jingzhou, continuously expanding the territory of Wei. However, the challenges that followed were equally daunting, as the forces of Shu Han and Eastern Wu remained formidable, and the tripartite division of power remained in a turbulent and unstable state. In the year 209 AD, Cao Cao launched a campaign to subdue the Wuhuan tribe and successfully unified the northern territories. The Wuhuan were a minority ethnic group in the north who frequently raided the northern borders of the Han Dynasty. Cao Cao decided to take military action to weaken the Wuhuan's power and bring stability to the region. During this northern campaign, Cao Cao led his army to a significant victory, successfully conquering the Wuhuan and solidifying control over the northern territories. However, Cao Cao's southern campaign did not go as smoothly. In 208 AD, he decided to proceed southwards with the aim of unifying the southern region. He dispatched an army of over 200,000 soldiers to launch the campaign. However, in the Battle of Red Cliffs, he faced fierce resistance from a combined force led by Sun Quan and Liu Bei. The Battle of Red Cliffs was one of the most crucial battles of the Three Kingdoms period, and Cao Cao was ultimately defeated by the Sun-Lu alliance, suffering significant losses, and his southern ambitions were thwarted. Despite the failure of the southern campaign, Cao Cao did not give up his goal of unifying the south. In 211 AD, he launched military operations again and campaigned to pacify the western Liang region. In the Battle of Wei River Plain, Cao Cao successfully defeated the coalition forces in Guanzhong, executing several regional lords. In 215 AD, he achieved victory in Hanzhong, gradually expanding his territory in the south. These campaigns strengthened the power of Cao Cao's Wei state, gradually unifying much of China's northern and southern regions, making him the most powerful ruler of the Three Kingdoms era. However, he continued to face ongoing resistance from Shu Han and Eastern Wu. In 216 AD, Cao Cao declared himself as Duke of Wei and was elevated to the title of King of Wei. This move was an important measure taken by Cao Cao to consolidate his position and authority. He declared himself a king, asserting dominance over northern China, officially becoming the monarch of the Wei state. Later, in 218 AD, Cao Cao launched an eastern campaign against Liu Bei. However, in the Battle of Jiaping, he suffered defeat and was forced to retreat. Shortly afterward, in 219 AD, Cao Cao retreated west to Hanzhong. During this time, Liu Bei seized the opportunity to pursue Cao Cao and ultimately took control of the Hanzhong region, further expanding his territory. However, in the year 220 AD, Cao Cao passed away in Luoyang at the age of 66. He was posthumously honored as King Wu, marking the end of his influential and illustrious era. Cao Cao's death signified the conclusion of one of the most prominent statesmen and military strategists of the Three Kingdoms period. Throughout his life, Cao Cao, with his exceptional political acumen, military wisdom, and leadership abilities, rose to power and became one of the most influential rulers of the Three Kingdoms period. He founded the Wei Kingdom, laying the foundation for his son Xiao Pai to usurp the Han throne. His legacy left a profound impact on Chinese history. That concludes the content of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.